It is day 4 of the test match between Afghanistan and New Zealand at the Shahid Vijay Singh Pathik Stadium in Greater Noida. But the sky is still pouring. You can see rains falling. The first 3 days have been washed out due to heavy rains, and it is unlikely that any play is possible today too. Let's take a look at the ground situation. You can see the ground is totally covered, or almost totally covered. Have a close look at the ground. See the water accumulated on it. Is it possible to have any game of cricket on this? Absolutely no. The drainage, as we have seen from day 1, has been extremely poor or non-existent. The ground staff is not trained, and the venue is at all not fit for an international match. Yet there was a lot of excitement that an international match between Afghanistan and New Zealand will be seen here. Both the teams have been disappointed. New Zealand travelled thousands of kilometers just for 5 days of action, but they have been cooling their heels in the hotel. A few of their players have had shot at the practice sessions, but the team is clearly disappointed at not having seen any action in the middle. Afghanistan too has been left bewildered. While hosting a match in the midst of monsoon in India is perplexing, why this ground was chosen is even more. This is not an international ground. It has never hosted an international match, and it has been very disappointing to see the kind of work that went on for the first 2 days to make the ground fit for action. We saw on day 2 that huge chunks of grass were being cut from outside near the practice pitches and near the side screens and were being pasted on damp squares on the field. But that did not help. No play was possible, and the day was called off. Day 1 was called off, day 2 was called off, and day 3 was called off. So has been day 4. It has also been called off, and now let's wait and watch when the entire match will be called off. It has been disappointing to see no action for the first 4 days, and unlikely that we'll see any action on the 5th day. The Afghanistan Cricket Board has already expressed its displeasure at being allotted this ground. While they were given other options, they chose Greater Noida as it was near New Delhi and just a few hours from the international airport, making it easier for them logistically. But it seems they had not taken into account the weather.